What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nimhnoid. I'm here at my little humble abode that I share with 8 other people. Got a bed to sleep in, a shower to use, a toilet to shit in, stove to use, freaking washer and dryer. I'm straight blessed, man. Straight blessed. But beyond that, dude, I wanted to talk about relationships. I went voluntarily celibate for 3 years. And, you know, the whole reason for that was for me to work on myself as a person, to learn how to love myself as a person, and for me to appreciate myself as a person, and also to develop self worth. I had been in relationships all my life, just one, when one ended, you get right back into another one. Well, I started to see a pattern there where maybe I'm the problem. So I don't need to get into a relationship. I don't need to damage another person because I'm damaged goods too. So I worked on myself. And I worked on myself to the point where I feel good about myself now. So there's been this beautiful woman who's been pursuing me through all this. And, it's always been a hard no, hard no, hard no, because, I wanted to make sure that I loved myself enough where I can love another properly. And to be honest with you, I never am going to know if I'm there yet unless I go out and I take the shot. So I've been feeling really good about myself, even with all the shit that's happening. And, she's aware of everything that's been happening with me. And, we're starting to get to know each other a little better. Taking things slow. That's what I want to do. It's what she wants to do. I'm completely cool with that. But, once relationship starts, then all of a sudden something else starts creeping in. And it could be to you, it could be to them, but it's something called temptation. There's going to be people that come up and try to tempt you. And the question is, are you strong enough to respect the person that you're with in order to deny that temptation? So no sooner do I start this relationship than all of a sudden I have, some lady that I was just chatting with. She just lost everything in a house fire. And she tried numerous times to try and get me to go into the hot tub with her. And me being the person that I am, just starting in a relationship, that's the last thing I want to do. I'm not trying to look for anybody else. I'm not trying to be tempted by anybody else. And if they do tempt me, I'm strong enough to say no. And that's exactly what happened. And I feel good about it because I'm not trying to destroy, this beautiful woman's heart, fuck up her mind, fuck up her life. Once you're in a relationship and you start falling into temptation or you start doing these things that are out of character, maybe because you're not happy in it and whatnot, you got to reconsider your relationship before you do anything like that, because it will truly destroy another person. I've had it happen to me after 16 years of being with somebody, and we grew apart and whatnot, but it was still very, very hurtful when push came to shove and, she went out and did what she did. So it's one of those things that I know I'm strong enough now to the point where I'm not going to, fall down on my knees because somebody's tempting me. I know I'm strong enough now that I appreciate the person that I'm with. And I know that I'm not the type of person that wants to cause that type of harm to somebody else. But there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that, they're going to get in a relationship, and they're going to do stupid shit. And unfortunately, it's just because they haven't grown up enough. And I don't know what it's going to take for you or anybody else, but I knew what it was going to take for me. And so I had to put that hard work in for myself. And I am truly blessed that I did. I'm truly blessed that I waited so long to get with this individual. She's an absolute sweetheart, And if I'd have got into it sooner when I wasn't mentally ready, then maybe stupid shit would have happened. But the thing is, I know who I am. And I know that I don't want to damage another person. If anything, I want to help another person. And especially if it's somebody that I'm going to love and grow together with. You don't shit on that type of stuff. If that's who you are and that's what you do, the only thing I can suggest is please work on yourself, because the damage that you cause others is lasting for them, and it will even last into further relationships. So if you can do yourself a favor, man, and you're in a relationship, if you're happy in it, just make that shit grow. If you're not happy in it, then maybe you got to step away, especially if you're even considering any type of temptation or desire or anything else out there. You know, don't fuck somebody else's life up just because you're miserable. The best thing to do is just walk away. And that's just my personal advice. So if you're in a relationship and you love your partner with all your heart, I truly appreciate you as a person. If you're the type of person that's going to go out there and damage another person, that's a true sign of character, and I think that would be something that you need to self-analyze and work on. You know, don't damage other people like that. That's just my personal advice for today, man. And I didn't really have much to talk about. I didn't know what I was going to make a video about, so I just said, you know what? Why don't I just go on about relationships? So here we are, uncut, unedited, and love you guys, man. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. If you go home today and you have a partner at home, give them a hug, give them a kiss. If you love them with all your heart, then just treat them like they're the best fucking thing out there. So stay blessed.